Alright, so today on the wonderful, lovely Gamingmadirocks. Now, as you guys probably seen in the last episode, um, we kind of got started in making our software and to basically starting to, well, not starting to make software, but more or less starting in making deals, getting deals going, making sure that we can get some of those deals done, make sure that we can support it because right now it's kind of I got three of them. I don't know if we might need to get four, where we should be able to complete it um, at a certain time. We're also thinking of in today. And there's just kind of see we're gonna kind of see. I left you off on a cliffhanger. Um, ours is our printing deals going to help because now we're going to start putting if we go into my releases, we're going to start printing. It's not going to be a whole lot. We're going to maximum of a let's go with a max of 100. So it's going to be 10,000, it's going to be 1,000, it's going to be 100,000. It should be 100,000 or less for it. Our publisher is handling that, but I think starting, I don't know if we are able to print. They want amount by December. They want by December, and they also want by December. I'm gonna say no. I think. Oh, well, we got that one there. That's a small one. We'll take the other. See if we can complete that one as well. I know that we have. Distribution's not. What I'm going to do is we're going to put that more or less. I'm going to put that at less than that. And we're also going to drop that down to roughly monthly. We'll drop it down just so that we can kind of get that as our main priority because that needs to get done. We're so close to getting that done too that we could even put that down there and get that done. If that's the case, let's accept this, the lower of the two printing jobs. We'll accept that one as well. And that one doesn't. We're a month. That's also by December, and we're in April, so I think we can get these done. And I'm also going to say, let's go to manage staff. We're going to hire another courier. And so we'll hire another courier there so that we can get things done a lot quicker. And we should be able to get those done relatively soon. Kind of hoping that we get the digital distribution done. Called in sick, that's fine. And employees not having their social media an open work environment, canteens, team meetings, and friendship for socializing can help. We do have this open area there, which I don't know why they're not prioritizing that, I guess. Nobody from the service, because we got somebody who's working on that on the education process. I think what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of networking if we can. Um, we'll try to get everything fully network enabled because we want to get that networking slowly finished and slowly better at it. Down here we got 3. Oh, another one's available. Okay. What we're doing is we're going to educate the guys in that have a little bit. We'll educate him in 2D more. We'll have a little bit of everything in general. Antivirus, people are loving the antivirus software business. Okay. Now we have all this stuff down here. We're gonna miner staff. Let's hire another courier, I guess. This time we're gonna actually set it up to 11 to 3. And we should be doing pretty good for the time being. You know. Vacation. More employees went on vacation, but we did hire a few more couriers. We did hire an extra courier so we can get a lot of this stuff out of here. You know. You know, it's slow. It's a slow, painful process. If you do distribution, we're gonna put that even at a lower priority. We're just gonna put that at a super low priority. We got the other one done pretty well. You know, Army Man and the target strike or target strike, whatever. It's getting done. You know, all companies. One. I know that we have Age Digital. But they have zero fans because they just got in. Another job. We're gonna reject that one there. Their deals. What I'm going to do is we're gonna say to reject all those. I don't know about Slideback Studios in that thing there, but I think we should be. So yeah, so environment down here, it's basically mostly just about printing, and I wanted to see if we could probably got a couple of education people, Christian Nguyen. We'll go in 2D. We'll do basically everybody's gonna get at least one in everything. But you're gonna get full network since you are there. We could probably put that into iteration, maybe get that out. Yeah, we must have made money off of that. I don't know. So Vanil is losing active users right now, but we are working on getting that. I think we could probably develop it now, which has reached alpha and still doesn't have any followers. Make sure you start marketing efforts or nobody will buy your product. I'm not going to start marketing just quite yet. We got another deal. Supports for beta INC expires per month. I'll accept that. And then we got a hosting deal, which we don't have anything that we can do. We're gonna assign that to the service team. because we can do the support, I guess. Let's go into review this thing, because early reviews are going to be something we work on. Hosting and more development deals, I guess, is what's happening. I'm going to reiterate this. That should kind of help us go through. Vanil Bytes isn't going to be really... wait, hold on. Before we do the education on you, maybe we do education in network. Because those that don't have the two things there, we can only go down one floor, which is good, because I don't think we can go down further, and we don't need to, really. Vanil Bytes, we are actually having support met here, so I'm going to say we'll put that there, and then we'll drop that down to 2, because I think this is going to be more of a heavier thing. Let's go and review this. Because it is now January, and last we reviewed it. Its network and its system are pretty horrible, though. Got some development process, but not gonna really accept those. I don't even know if we made those things. Thorin Thompson, 2D art, because that's basically anybody who gets artistry worked on. I'm gonna wait a couple more months. I want to try to see if we can get it out next year. Next year, and it's just, you know, I want to review it, but I just reviewed it like a month ago, so I want to give it a little bit of more code in, maybe about 50% in. This is going to be for, if you guys are watching this, I am recording this is episode, I believe this is episode 5. This is going to be recording not quite back to back, but it will be close to it anyway, because, you know, I haven't, even the next one's supposed to be released tomorrow. This one is supposed to be releasing on Wednesday. Wednesday, first week of, I think tomorrow the 7th, I think, hold on. No, it's going to be released the 7th on the Tuesday, and it is for the other episode, and this one is going to be releasing the following day. They want that, we will accept that there, and we'll accept that one as well, because we can get those done. I'm going to manage staff. I'm going to hire another courier. This time we're going to actually go, instead of 11, we'll go 2, and we'll hire another courier, and it will be at 2 to 6. So that means we have at least somebody throughout the whole entire day doing something, delivering things. Like I said, I wanted to get in at least 50% code in there. We're going to start marketing this, because frankly we need to get that done. Let's reiterate on it. We're going to start marketing. We're going to put out a press release. Iterate, end the iteration. We're gonna mark it again with a press build. I know I haven't released one. Education, designing. Educate you in some 2D, in some network. We might also do, it's trying to get everybody in good design work and stuff. Satisfaction on that is dropping, on it. So what I'm thinking is, educate you in, I think we'll educate you in 2D. So here's what I'm going to do, is we're going to add another row for employees. So what we'll, whoops. Furniture, duplicate that. Why aren't you duplicating? Actually, I don't want to duplicate these. Here, I just want to duplicate. There's that there. Okay, so since these guys are mostly support team anyway, let's hold on. Oh, there's burglars on the premise. That's why we couldn't really do much of anything, really. Okay. That's why we couldn't copy the duplications. Okay. So now let's get back into duplicating here. Duplicate. Okay. Okay, so we've got that going for us. Got 3 more, we're gonna hire 3 more support, some service, more dedicated support. And we want to go into service. You're hired because you have very good compatibility. I don't mind spending a little bit just to look for, I'm kind of looking at you're hired, and then look again. I usually go in the grade sections and the good section quality, but I'm looking until I get at least something. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the first guy here. The lowest salary, but very good. A very good person. That's kind of what I go for. Because we are. I do want to look again, just not compatibility, I guess. Another normal. That guy. You're going to be hired because, and then, you want to manage employees. We're going to take a look, and we're going to take a look at the service team, and we're going to say the oldest person on the service team is our leader. So we're going to go with the next lowest. Well, let's look at service quality. You're fired. Because we only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know I just hired you, but yes. I know I just hired you, but we can only fit 9 in there at the moment. And having the satisfaction improved over here, we can get some of that stuff. It's going to be queue a lot of stuff overnight, but having 3 more employees. They want it in. They want that much. We're going to accept you. I'm pretty sure we can accept that one as well, because we can get that done by December. And Theta Face as well. Well, now, if we go into manage employees, no, not manage employees, manage teams, these guys go from May to June. Those go from July to August, so I don't know why. But hey, at least the satisfaction's going down more. I'm not receiving some money a month for it, so if we got your hands on vanilla and we got a test run of it, it's probably got that I really haven't heard about it. Yeah. They really have to polish it, but it has new features. It does not have a release date yet. Okay, that was in June, so I want to give that a little bit more of time. Let's do a review on it, I guess. One more review. I want to make sure that we are getting decent reviews on it. Reiterate, because reiterating at least one more time is going to be something definitely that we need to get done. We're not going much anywhere right now. And that, now, what I'm thinking is that since we do got that much more, I think what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate, and we're going to set this along the backside there. And I'm also, so that now that we have 2 ideal locations, this thing should be pretty good. We'll have it reviewed closer to the end. We're not doing so hot because we haven't released much of anything really in a while. So I gave them basically, now we have 2 vendings just in case somebody really needs it. I don't think we really do. We got any deals? We got that hosting deal there, but we are getting a little bit of money every month for that service deal, but I don't think it's really that good of a deal. What I'm going to do is we're going to take design development and marketing. We'll only have support and hosting and things like that, because right now I don't have so I got another support deal. Put that on the service team. There's not much support for that, but I think it should be okay. Let's educate you. You don't have a lot of much of anything really. It looks like system. So we'll educate you in some system work. We'll take this, we'll take that off. That guy should be okay. We got this one. We're going to educate you in a little bit of system, and you're going to get educated in a little bit more of that system work. Because mainly he came in, he's now mainly came in as a networker, and he's now starting to get some system programming. Basically, that's what it's probably holding us back. If we review this thing, because what I'm going to do is that does not have very much active users. I'm gonna put my support stuff up there, and we'll just close those down because we really don't need to worry about those as much. It's got about a 6.5. We're gonna reiterate on it just one more time. We'll check at it closer to about 100%. We'll end that there. There, we're doing all right for ourselves. You know, that should our deals. That should. I don't know if that's going. They're just offering that a monthly, I guess, and I guess that's okay for our support because frankly they're not doing much of anything. And since there's hardly any support for Vanil Bytes, we need to get the output out immediately. So let's see upcoming releases. The next antivirus software is May of next year. Maybe we can get this out by December of this year. So let's just market a release. A press release. Let's market a press build. Let's market a actual release date of this year. Here, I think that we can get that done. We're going to educate you in some system, because there's a little bit of some system work needs to be done. We got a print job. They want that done by October of this year, which I don't think we can get that done by then. That one will accept for sure. What I actually will do is I'll accept all of these. We'll accept the print job for one of the offers. Is this one? This one the one that's in October is we're going to take these down. And we'll put this one down a little bit as well. So, because we want to basically have it mostly be close. And I'll put that as low priority. And since this one doesn't require as much to be completed of our goal, I think those will be okay. Set that one up as a higher goal per month. So, that one's also requiring of that same stature, by that same thing. I'm not going to accept it because I don't think we have enough time to get it done in. Let's send out another final review on this before we, because it's coming out this year and I want to, we're going to reiterate on it because it's mostly that code, but I want to make sure that that nothing's going to be pushed back behind art and things. Just a small little bit. We'll try to get it in by October. We'll try to have it out in beta. Beta. Let's do press build here. Just a press build. And I think we'll even do that there as well. Also, Vanilla keeps annoying us about Vanil Bytes too. Yeah, I am, but sorry, I don't know why I don't know why it's being annoying, but you know, I should have just left it out as a press build, but whatever. Okay, so support for Vanilla Bytes does not have many active users. I want to get this out before we do go into bankruptcy, I guess. We're not going into bankruptcy yet. We're still sitting on pretty good money right now. Let's educate in, now, if we say, okay, we do want to educate, I think we educate them in full system, because that way then we have enough room to get our system, because right now it's mostly, we'll have our final review in October, because I don't want to, because we have I'll actually in September, maybe August, but I don't know, because we want to make sure that this is actually a very good software and not such a mediocre thing. So I kind of want to wait a little bit and see our core team, and we're expanded a little bit, but not a whole lot. This episode, it's more of just finding out whether or not Vanil Bytes is going to take us on about, and accepting a few deals here and there. I want to go down here. I want to check to see how that thing's going. Okay, not much. We're getting a lot of printing jobs, I guess now. You guys want to buy May of 95? We'll accept you. We'll put that at a higher rate. Put that at a lower priority still, but hey. We could take the hosting job. Okay. We're gonna see how well this thing handles, because we might need to have. We're gonna assign that also to service, because we need to get that done. It's most notably the system, so we'll iterate on it. Just iterate on the design slightly. This is the last iteration that we're doing. It's only going to be done by the core team, so we'll end that iteration there. Nothing's really changed much. At the end of this month, this is when we will have to, that's why I put the support team there. But they have a higher priority in AdWatch and things like that, so that things can be done. Burglars have looted my place again. I know it. I hate looting. I hate these people. That's why I would just have a whole room at the main front, and just they can come in and loot, but they have to go up the stairs, and by the time they get up the stairs, they would have to. Okay, this is about the time where we're going to have to promote it. Because we are going to be releasing that in December, so it's not going to be great software, but it's going to definitely be a thing. We could get into some hosting, but we would need at least a little bit of a higher bandwidth. Core, education, network. We'll go with system there. Basically, they got a lot of stuff going on. That's why I'm I'm not taking much of marketing and things because that's just basically so next month we have to release that thing, and so while we're waiting for that to be done, um, oh, we can't really. Well, I'm kind of debating whether or not on how well this thing's gonna go. Because we go to antivirus, we can't really do much because right now we're working on that being done. Um, Mostly bugs and stuff. Okay. Let's see how well this thing does. See how Vanil Bytes does. You have unsupported server processes. So now we're going to need to come down here. This is where we kind of have printing and servers. And we do need to have some server process. So what we need to do is we're going to we need to go and find server racks. Most notably, we only have the tower server, which, you know, that's in 2000. That is in 2005. So I think what we'll do is we'll place a couple of those. How much can that hold? Bandwidth of 10 gigabits. I think we'll go with 3 there for now. And then we're going to link those as our connected. And then we'll do one under our source. So what we'll do is this one we're going to we got one server there for our source control. So this one here, the one with 3 gigabits per net per view unsupported, we're going to put Vanil Bytes, move that to the server 0. And then server 1, where this one's going to be our SCM. Okay. And this one's going to be called main. Main server. Oops, it's supposed to be main server. Okay. We named that one to main server, and we named this one to SCM. Okay. So we have a small little bit of some servers down there. It's not like, you know, we don't have a lot of things going on for it. Support for Vanil Bytes too. We'll see how well things go. We'll start printing that. Put a maximum of 500. That's 500. That's 5,000, 50,000. No, hold on. 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. 500,000 copies. I think we can cancel. I think we can cancel that. Now, and I think we'll just solely focus on that there. I do want to port this. We're going to take it off the service. I want to port it over to these two as well, because they have some users, and I think that'll give us a product. A product has been reviewed. As a newcomer, nobody knows about. Okay. Overall, Vanil Bytes is nicely well-priced product. It's probably not going to move many copies. They need to build a fan base in this market. Maybe if they market it some more. Yeah, we are going to port it though, so we should see more in those terms. Now we're going to try to educate them into a variety of things. We want to get as much variety as we can. Now, while we are porting that, let's develop another new antivirus. We're going to do this under Vanil Bytes. Now, this is going to be our final one that I want to hopefully we can use an existing source VM. Now, I want to use the most bit view. They're not requiring much of... Now, if we do not do that, and we say we cancel that, and we say, okay, we got the highest interface, just the tech level, and we say we add in everything that we can, it's going to take us about a year to get this all done. But if we do bit view, and we accept everything, that's going to take us about ETA. It's that was from our old one. I want to see if we can just increase this basically by 1 tech level. And maybe even, no, that's going to take us about 2 years. So increasing the tech level by 1. Sorry, I had something in my nose. I don't know why. Networking's going to, if we do an increase in... See, that's why I said we increase it by 1. It's still going to take us about a year. And if we don't do an existing framework, because BitView was made by us, so, and we don't increase it by 1 tech level, and then we go and we say develop. We need to choose an audio tool. Vector slides is supported. That's actually, if we do that, that's going to increase our tech level, I believe. Licensing. I want to see, we got vector slop 3 and power. So we got basically this one here and this one. That one is a little bit, that one's basically, we'll do this one since it's a lot newer. And that one is a lot more expensive. So we'll go with Tidal Face, do OptiOS 2. I think that we could probably maybe get away with going to the 80s, and it'll take us about 2 years. Maybe we drop these down. Maybe we drop down the system scanning, but we increase the network. It's going to basically expected interest. The interface isn't necessarily, I want to get as much expected interest as we can. It's only going to take us about 2 years. 2 years. I think we can get it done. Now, we could do an existing framework under the Vision Code 3000. If we could do BitView 2. BitView. What year is it? Let's do bit year 97. BitView 97. And I don't think I spelled it capital B. Uh, let's get bit view down, bit view, and then we'll add an I. No, bit. No, bit view. Okay, and then we don't want to develop this just quite yet. Now we want to make sure that we get 100% expected interest still. But I do want to market a little bit more on stuff like that. So then we got that done. Now, development team is only going to be on the core team for now. Designing. We are going to say marketing and printing. We can do our own printing. I think we'll just leave them to do marketing. And then develop for it. No, we have not picked a name though. I forgot. Let's do Vanil Bytes 3. Okay? We'll go in. We will develop for it. It's only going to take us approximately about 2 years. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that deal though. Because I want to make sure that we are basically going to develop for it. It may take a very long time. I know it is. And got some more deals, more print jobs. We'll accept these two here for the support. That one's December of 95. We're not going to do that one. The lower end amounts will accept you. And we'll also accept you by December of 95. Cloud Lake. Some of these are, you know, I'm only accepting the lower ones that need it to get done. That one's overdone. Overdone, so we can actually probably drop that down, drop the priority down on that one. Per month. Goal is that a month, so I think we can probably drop it down a little bit on that. Just a little bit. That actually needs more goal than this one does, so we will drop that down a little bit there. Burglars have looted my place again. Are you serious? I didn't okay. Educate you. Whole network, because we are working on Vanil Bytes 3, but we do have finally we did port it. Let's also go in and see if we can port it even more. No. Age Digital is marketing it. Let's order copies, I guess. Let's just put in 10, 20,000 of those, just as additional copies. Do we got any contracts? Because I wanted to see. I just want to see if we can gain a little bit of money here. Nope. Core, accept, work. And accept all those. because we're just going to gain a little bit of extra money. I also am not taking these hosting deals though. We'll put that on the main server though, because it can take more. Develop, and develop for it. I don't think we're going to get all those done today. Promote, finish, promote, and finish. I'm going to educate you in a little bit more into system. Let's get you in education in a little bit of some system, I guess. Now, not the support for it. I'm still keeping AdWatch up there because they're, I don't know. Promote that. Finish. I know. Well, we got a little bit of money out of that. Not much. We're going to put that at a high priority there. And we're going to put that at a higher priority over our own support. Educate you in some networking. Educate you in some system. Am I under, no. So I just gave everybody a little bit of some designing progress on everything. I'm wondering if we can also assign that to the core team as well, to help get that done, to help get these down. Just help get them down though. Let's pause here. Let's go in. Let's go under office, I guess, under productivity. We're gonna give all of these guys some phones, because I think they can get things done. I think that's gonna get everybody done with phones and stuff. And that's going to help with the support. These guys are going to start getting them a lot. They're coming really, our satisfaction is going down only because of these two things. But now that we have I'll put those at equal distance. Print job, December of this year, that's fine. I think we can get it done. Our goal per month, we actually can get that done. Core team, you're going to be educated more into system. See how we're getting this support down some more? I'm thinking we're going to drop that down a little bit. We're going to start managing teams. We're going to put those guys are going to come in from 8 to 5 now. Because we need to... Basically, they're going to work a little bit longer than normal. And we're gonna put this as a higher priority so that, they're gonna get up there, but they're gonna be taken care of overnight. Cloud Lake is offering for, okay, that can be done. Cloud Lakes can be done. You're going to be accepted, and I think you're also going to be accepted as well. That one's in October, but I think we can get that one done. We'll put these ones that are not in October. We'll go down a little bit on it. So I hope you guys are enjoying this so far. It's slowly progressing. As you know, we're starting to lose a lot of money. Because Vanil Bytes 2 doesn't have a lot of active users, and and we could have probably waited a little longer. Bytes. I don't want to. Maybe we'll just spend a little bit of our resources and time. We'll just go and port them all to the older operating systems just for fun. And it'll just be at a lower end costing there. We'll educate you in some 2D because we do need a little bit of that. Mostly we need to work on getting that network up there as well. But we already have full in network, so we'll take that one once it's December as well. We'll accept you. Because we are getting these deals done, which is like, again, I don't have any. There are too many teams in one room. We're just gonna auto assign service team in that room there. We'll also this should be switched. This should be for service team. And that should be for the core team. So that now they should be separated. There shouldn't be much of anything. Now, we're going to basically make sure that everybody over here has some sort of something to start improving. So let's go in to creativity. Under productivity, I think we're going to get everything in here in inbox. I don't know if this will help at any rate, but allowing for an inbox in here. In here might help with that. So, nope, all the forces. Now we finally got our TV. Now we finally got our TV. So let's go over here. Now we're gonna put a TV in there finally. I'm gonna see if we can. You know what? Before I do, let's save the game. Okay. Okay. Let's save it before we do anything horrendous here. Because what I want to do is we're gonna select all the furniture in that room. And we're going to replace it. Less power, more environmental friendly. Really, and we're going to improve all of these computers now. No. all to laptops because I wouldn't. Because I know we were getting close to it, and I didn't want to replace the computers just quite yet. Let's all replace those with that. It's gonna have less noise, better environment for us, and it should help improve on our since our computers are kind of getting old. Getting old, and we should be able to clear these things out a lot more. Now I kept them an hour. Kept them an hour earlier later because now we got that support for Lion's Shades got down, but this one here isn't. You're gonna be educated. Gonna get a little bit of a system in there. So that's now going to help improve, probably improve on our technology and stuff. And stuff. I don't know if we can assign the settings on this. No, cancel that. Okay, so we can't really do much. Vanil support. I want to see, can we get that ported to anything right now? No, we cannot. I think we got everything ported that we can. I think that's why Vanil's not really doing so hot, because I don't think a lot of those operating systems are doing well. We should have this out. We'll finish up the development of iteration 2, and then we'll put it into develop process. There might be a bug. I'm actually seeing that there might be a... Hold on. That there might be a bug. We do have support. I'm going to have to accept that. And then I'm going to have to cancel support for it, because we are no longer going to be able to support that as of right now. I'm also going to assign that to service team, but they're going to be at a lower priority. At hosting, main server, that's fine. That's so close to iteration 3 that we're going to click develop on this thing. It's so close. Just need a little bit more of that networking, and we can just get it going. Are we going to go into bankruptcy, or are we going to... Burglars have looted our place. Never. I have to loot. That really does put a wrench in some things. I'm going to put this up above the priority of the supports. Support on it. Support for Skate Killer 2 is not a high priority, but as you can see, we're starting to get going off. Oops. No. Okay. It's not bad for, that, for those that have more higher ground, but, okay, so let's develop this. I'm going to now move it. Okay. Someone's not meeting their demand. We're going to market a press build early on. I know I haven't done any and anything like that. We're going to educate you on trying to get everybody fully upgraded into something. I'm not specializing anybody. I'm just making sure that everybody has a full and mostly network, 2D, and system. This is going to be our antivirus team, but I don't know. If we end up failing, I'll definitely go and do another one after this. No problem. We are porting slowly, though. That's what I want to see, is that to be very ported. Very poorly. The press build vanilla is not well known in this pack. We haven't really heard about them. To polish it, but they really have to polish it. It's just a small early thing. We'll get it once we get close enough. I want to release it this year, though. And it doesn't look like it, because it might be next year that we release this darn thing. Print job. We'll accept you. It doesn't look like that we're going to get that much done in a month. Let's do another, hire another courier. Hire 2 more couriers, I guess. We'll set this one to 11 and that one to 8 in the morning. And 2 less in the afternoon. Educate you in more of system. Because now we're going to start needing to get that network through. Is what's going to hold us back on it. Because I want to get Vanil Bytes ported, though. And we really can't get it ported right now. And Vanil Bytes, we're getting it ported to some things, but it's getting ported to the older operating systems, which, you know, which is probably a dumb, stupid idea. And that's going to be amount by December, 6 million by December. We're not going to get that done. Okay. Let's call in 1, 2, 3, 4 couriers right now. We'll hire a few in a little bit. We'll accept you. We'll put that at a lower priority, and we'll put this as a super low priority. Okay. We're gonna call in another. No, that's hiring employee. We're gonna call in another courier though, and we're gonna send you in. We'll send you in at 2. How many couriers do we have at 8 a.m.? So yeah, we got another one coming in. Got a few, so I hope that we can get this thing done. Marketing, press. I'm gonna mark it now finally, and then we're gonna also send out a review on it. Okay, what I want to do It's not well known in the market, but um, now we're gonna need to find our um, creative things. Now let's go find our printing. We still can't print there. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna duplicate that. We're gonna duplicate it. And we're going to rotate down here. We'll add in 4 more printers, 5 more. Actually, no. I think we will go down to there. And then if we can print more faster. I'm gonna reject you. Sorry. Because we want yours by December, and I don't think we're... The end of that review, will we iterate on it? Or... No, because I think reiterating and getting things a lot better. An employee is stressed. What we're going to do is we're going to assign, we're going to take the core team off of that one. Actually, no, we'll take the core team off of this one, leave the service there. And we'll assign that as the core team as well. But we'll take this one off as less likely, and then we'll also put that as core. Yeah, because now we should be able to. We're not supporting that anymore, but we are allowing more active users to become part of the team of that thing. Can we port this? Nope, still can't port it. Dang, never. Print job. I don't think we're going to be able to get that done. Put that at a lower priority. I don't even think we're going to get that done in time by December, because we're getting 66,000 and we've only in stock, we have 303,000 more to go. We're going to hire 2 more couriers, 3 more couriers, and those 3 more couriers, we're going to put 2 at 11. I don't even think we're going to make that, which just sucks. Let's go with networking there. Networking and 2D need to come up a little bit on it. I'll put that down there, less of a priority now, because I think having a couple of Vanil Bytes, I don't know. Putting on stuff that don't have support for it anymore, but allowing to get more people onto those older operating systems. Yeah, I know, they can't keep up with Slideskate. That's when that thing's going back down to 1. That's going to be down to 4, though. Because I know that we are working our men a little bit harder. Do we have... How many cleaning people do we have? We only have 2. What I'm thinking is we're going to dismiss you. Just for the time being. And we're slowly staying afloat though. So I'm feeling like... And we're also going to go to your releases. That's $70. We're going to change the price. We're going to drop that down to 40. I'm going to end the episode here though. No. No. We're not going to end the episode here just quite yet. We're going to change the price. We're going to drop that down to 60 now. Give it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power on it. Just because, you know, the first one, dropping it down to 40, dropping it down by 20 from the last one. Can we port this again? Nope, still can't port it. I don't think there is anything that's... I think we port it to everything that we can possibly port that Vanil Bytes to. And I don't... Let me put that on the SCM server. Let's set that another review copy on that. What I'm going to do is we're going to start dropping these down to 3. Because there's not as much users active support on it. And we'll drop that down to 4. I'm going to reiterate on that. Now, we have support. We'll accept all and close. We're going to close that down. Support is mainly what's killing us right now. And I want to see, do we have any other... Do I have a U? We'll accept U. Because we failed that one. There's no way that... No furniture. There's no way that we were going to complete that in time. So having very few queued there, you know... No, we can we're slowly getting that ported, but it's very slow. Let's mark it a press... No, let's mark it a press build. For those 8 followers that are out there. I'm surprised that we are staying afloat, though, with a little bit of these support process, I guess. But, you're not having social means net. I want to see if we can also, maybe see if we can... Academic guy doesn't know who we really haven't heard about. They really have to polish it, but it's new in features and what I'm going to do is we're going to expand. We're going to expand this. Basically what we're doing is we're going to expand them both. Let's merge this because we think we can get more. If we merge in, what we'll do is we will duplicate that. We'll bring an extra one down here. And then what we'll do is we'll duplicate the same furniture. And then we will rotate. There. And then I'm not going to expand too much out this way, I don't think. Outdoor areas. What I'm thinking is we go with an outdoor area a little bit to like there. Yeah. And then I think what we'll do is this area is also going to be still limited to a lounge area out there. But I think what we'll do now is go in out and put in a seating. We'll put in, I think we can put in like a large area there. Large seating for those outside. What we could do is, do we got any functions? Plants. Small pine tree. I think what we'll do is I think what we'll do is we'll place a thing out here. We'll place another pine tree there. I don't know if they can get back to that area, but we'll see. I just expanded a little bit of their area. There's no way that they can get out to it. So I think what we'll have to do is let's just expand there. And then what I want to do is take and shift these two to there. And let's merge those two together. And then what we'll do is we will have like a single glass door there. And then I think we could go with a wide window there and a tall window there. Or actually, no, let's do this. Let's clear that out. Let's go with a wide window there. So they can actually now kind of see inside, but now they can come out as part of the area. So I think that's going to definitely help improve on more lounge space, because they can now go out there and have more hanging out if they want to hang outside, do whatever. Do we got any more printing jobs? We do. We do have those. I want to go in, I think we're doing pretty alright. We are porting Vanil. Now, I don't know if we're making any sales on Vanil, because frankly, on Vanil Bytes, still zero active users. But profit is slowly going down. What we're gonna do is we're going to we're gonna change the price. We're gonna drop that down to 30 now. Actually, no, let's drop it down to 25, because I think we can get maybe more people on it next month. Because getting more porting and more active users on those, I think might be a little bit better. You also have a print job, looks up to you as well. We're just getting a little bit. We're not supporting it anymore, but we are porting it over to something that not many active users. We could even port it to Line Shade OS, but I don't. Let's see, Vanil Bytes. If we port this, we got 2 new operating systems for Vanil Bytes 2. We'll port them. We'll port it. And I'm going to put that at a higher priority as well. It'll drop that down a little bit. Alright. That's going to be at a slower process, and we're going to drop that down now, finally, to the very bottom. Because we want to make, and we're going to assign that to both teams are doing that. Now, we do have funds and savings. I do want to deposit 100 in there. Just so we can get a little bit more things there. Print job, you want that's acceptable. And you're acceptable as well. So we're slowly getting that one ported, but it's going to be very slow. Getting them ported to ones that are not very well supported anymore. They still might need virus protection, and getting our second one out there, I guess. Our second one out to we're getting this one is slow. I don't know why. But maybe once you get Vanil Bytes 2 done. I do want to say, let's go and review this. Get a review on it. Let's close that out. And that review there. Let's reiterate on it. I usually just want to see. I usually don't check to see what the rating on it is, but I think just reiterating on it will take us a little bit of time. So, but we should have it done today anyway. Well, I'm gonna leave it there for this episode. I know we created a small little outdoor. I know previous episode we got that going. I don't know what I'm going to call this one. You can probably skip this one if you aren't really too interested. But we're trying to keep ourselves afloat. Just because we are porting it to just because we're porting this one, Vanil Bytes, we're gonna order. We have consumer reach. In stock, we still have 100,000 in stock, so I don't want to, it's. We're gonna take that off the core team. And have it really less focused on it. Let's end that there. It did send us our code and our art back a little bit, but not much. But that's alright. We are porting Vanil 2. We should be able to start seeing some money at some point. Vanil 2 has 0. It has about 273 active users, but I think that's going to go up a little bit. To go up because, or not. maybe once we get that thing done there. It looks like that our networking needs some more TLC, if unless this guy already has full networking, because he has like a full 3G, and getting him a little bit of other work, it was definitely gonna help. That thing's porting Vanil Bytes. We're just porting it so we can get rest of the those things off. Vanil Bytes 2 is doing pretty okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to survive. With what we've got. You know, we're heading into bankruptcy quick and fast. And I don't even know why Vanil Bytes 2, we got accept that on the main server. So we got some more hosting, which is good. Our internet bills is probably what's going to kill us the most, but I don't have more than a small amount of service, so I can't really take much more hosting deals. We could take out a loan, but I don't think we should. Now, Vanil Bytes 2, we're going to also drop the price on it too. Order copies. I got a lot in stock. I don't know. I said I was going to end it here, but it's like, can report Vanil Bytes. We got even Pen Shade as well. We're going to drop that down to about 50, I think, now, because I think dropping it down a little bit is good. If you guys are wondering about that scratching, that's my cat. Hey. Really. And it's not... And so, it's got a little bit... We are working on the next one, but it is a slower, little bit lower technology, but porting it as much as we can to get it there. We're going to cancel the support on that, I think. No more ports. That's going to be at a high 10 right now, because we do need to get that. We do need to get that ported, and I don't even. We are a 6-star company, in deals, in deals and hosting, but that's basically all we're no good and known for. Burglars have looted our place again. They nail it. Really? Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe here's what we're going to do. Is we're going to cut this back half off of this wall. Here. Because if... Now, we're only going to do this in a small amount of fashion, though. And I think that I really did say I was going to end this episode. If this one might not, these last 2 episodes might not come out just because of the way that, what was the quality on that one? That was a good quality, I think. Both were good quality of products, I guess. I don't know why Vanil Bytes isn't getting us anywhere, because we have it ported. We're just going to review this time. We're not going to say... That's about a 63. Its network is what's lacking on it, so I think we'll definitely reiterate it one last time. Let's put that at a high priority right now. And you, it's got a little bit of iteration. It's most notably networking. We got another print job. We'll accept you. I'm kind of hoping that we can keep ourselves a little bit of afloat here. I'm going to take out 2 of our couriers. If we go in and manage staff, we're going to take out and dismiss a couple of our couriers. You're going to be educated in networking, because that's what's really needed right now, is the network process. But we're slowly losing money right now, and I can, and I think I will, insurance. I'm gonna see if we can withdraw half of this and draw some of it, because I think we do need a little bit of it. I haven't really been putting a lot into savings when I should have been, but should be on the SCM, just so that we can get a lot done a lot quicker, I guess. We're going to educate you in more 2D, if any art is at all. Our art's going to be one that's going to be done now. We can accept that print job. Maybe we can open up a digital distribution for one of the high marks. Maybe if we go to all companies and we say, we look at worth. And we say that these guys are less of a worth, but Punch Studios, what we could do is, I don't know if we can, first year of existence, we'll buy a whole bunch of stock in them. I know that we have stock in Fancy Ltd. In details. No, we do not. I want to look to see if we have details on any. Because that way we can sell some of our stock. Punch Gardens. Fingerblade. Slide Back Studios. I know we did those guys. Details. At one point, we had stock in them. I'm checking to make sure that we got all the stock out. But we are going to still keep a little bit in there, because I think we can still support. We have some money now that we sold some stock off. We do still have support for those guys. We're going to accept you as a print deal. And we'll accept you as a print deal as well. So I think we can still say surviving. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys did enjoy. Will we be able to stay afloat next episode? Will Vanil Bytes 3 push us over the edge? Or will Vanil Bytes fail? Okay, let's get another press release, press that, and another review on note. And mark it our press build on it. Yep, and we'll end that review. Networking 7.5. We're going to reiterate our final iteration. We should have it released next. And when I said 97, it's the framework. Um, it's the framework on it. What will accept you, because we have a little few more hosting deals. I think that's going to be it for today. Like I know, and I said this like 3 or 4 times, and I'm just really, this game has really intrigued me. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button if you really enjoyed this episode. If you want to see more of Software Inc., hit that subscribe button. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode.